Hello everyone, Pallytime here. In today's video we're going to be talking about what's going on with Nintendo and also how it's going to be affecting my channel. Now my webcam is broken right now for whatever reason, so unfortunately you won't get to see my beautiful face while we're talking about this. But don't worry, I won't take up too much of your time. So if you don't know, if you're not in the realm of YouTube a lot, basically what Nintendo was doing is making it so that if any of their IPs, if any of their games are published onto YouTube for a certain duration, I believe is what they said, that that video will then be claimed by Nintendo and ads will show up next to it. So that sounds fine if you're just a normal YouTuber, whatever. If you're not partnered, if you're not making income on this, then whatever. Nintendo's making money off of me putting up my Mario Let's Play. No big deal. Now, the issue comes into play when you are a person like me, whose full-time job, who is living off of this, is playing video games on YouTube, which, might I add, is the best job ever. But what Nintendo is doing would prevent partners from making any revenue on this, even though that they were the ones giving their commentary, maybe their insight. You know, there's a fine line between a walkthrough and a let's play these days, and even if it's an informational guide, it will still be affected by this. So basically, Nintendo doesn't want their videos being showcased on YouTube is honestly what it feels like. Their games being showcased on YouTube. Which, you know, in the grand scheme of things, at least right now, doesn't really affect me. I have one series on my channel. I was playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. A lot of you know I was really excited about playing that game on my channel. And I think for the time being, I'm just going to kind of put it into that just to see how all of this plays out. It might come back. I hope it does. I was having a lot of fun. We didn't even get very far, but I don't want to run into any more copyright issues. I mean, as I said, this is my job. This is how I make a living, and I need to try to make sure I'm doing it smart. I need to make sure I'm not taking any unnecessary risks. And the fact of the matter is, playing one Nintendo game isn't that big of a deal. As you all know, my main focus here is Dark Souls. But the fear is, I think, for a lot of YouTube partners right now, is that what if this turns into, you know, a common thing? Microsoft kind of did something similar to this around the time that Halo was released, saying that, I believe it was Machinima, saying that only Machinima partners can post Halo stuff or whatever, and that nothing ever happened out of that. I mean, it was fine. I don't know. It just seems like a shitty move. I mean, honestly, the people who are playing Nintendo games, like me, for instance, I was playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. I was so excited. That's one of the best memories from my childhood. The passion that I had for that game growing up, you can't measure. And I think a lot of the people that, especially the ones that focus on Nintendo alone, they love Nintendo games. And if they're making a living playing Nintendo games, that would be a dream job. That is amazing. If they are doing what they love every day, promoting Nintendo's product, I don't see why it would be an issue. But my fear is that more game companies will get behind this. Apparently, Mojang was also approached with this same kind of issue. But if you don't know, Mojang were the creators of Minecraft, probably the biggest game on YouTube. Mojang was approached and they declined the offer to do the exact same thing. So I hope this doesn't become like a norm in the game industry, because that would be fucking terrible. I'd be out of a job. But, you know, as of right now, Dark Souls isn't affected and Bethesda games aren't affected. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing, minus a little bit of Zelda. So this situation's unfortunate. But, you know, if they don't want free publicity, that's their own damn fault.